Hello and welcome to the Tarkis Zone. Thank you for joining me. Today we're playing Dune Awakening and we're playing during the beta weekend, and I'm just going to show you a little bit about the game tonight. I'm not going to really go into too deep of a dive here with this game. I'm going to wait until the actual game comes out before I advance much further than I already have. I want the game to be pretty new to me when the release date comes, but I have done some of the basic stuff. And I'm going to explain to you why I positioned my base where I put it, why I built the way I built, and really just show you a little bit of the gameplay. I'm not giving a video feed of my ugly mug on this because I want you to appreciate the whole game without me being in the way, cluttering it up so you can see all the tooltips, toolboxes, the entire interface. So here we are. So I'm in my base. I did go a little big, only because I wanted to see how I could do things. I mean, it's not really that complicated. The game developers really want you to go small on these first bases. If I hit the M button for the map, it shows you where my base is. It's right here. And the reason why I built here, reason number one, is check out all the resources that are available in this node right here. So that's the first reason I'm here, so that I got this on farm. So I can just go through all of these objects and collect them and get resources. And I'm going to be doing that for my guild. So that's really where I'm going to be shining for my guild, is going around collecting resources and sharing those resources with my guildies. And I need to be able to be in an area where that's easy early on. Eventually the game, once I get further in the storyline, the game will push me to another map. And that would be a future map where I'd build my forever base. This first map, if you're going to play the game on day one, this map, build small, go tiny, just get what you need done, and move on to the next map when you can. When I mean build tiny, let me see if I can find a base. Oh, this is a sandstorm, or is that the worm? That's probably the wind blowing. So when I mean build tiny, build like this guy has done over here. You don't need anything elaborate, because what's going to happen is you're going to get a quest that's going to ask you to abandon this base anyway. And then you're going to move on to the most advanced maps, and then you're going to rebuild them back. You're going to be rebuilding you're building again. So don't get too complex with your first base like that guy did over there. Just something really simple. Again, I went a little bit more complex because I wanted to get an appreciation of the building mechanics of the game, and I did that, and I think they're suitable. I think they work well. It was clean. The building interface was clean. It was easy, wasn't complicated. It actually was quite fun. So I built this thing in maybe less than 15 minutes. And if you've followed my channel, my YouTube channel, then you know that I love to build. I love to build things. So I kind of had to hold myself back building anymore. I didn't want to look like that guy on this beginning map with a tower. Maybe I'll get that way. Now, the second reason why I built where I built was initially this was my water source. So I use these to keep hydrated. And you got these nodes that are around me. The fiber nodes are over here. Now, how you mine in this game is you use the little tool here, this mining tool. You hit the right mouse button once and it scans the rock. You'll see this blue line, and you just mine the line. And then you're able to get the resources. Here I have to hit the E button. My inventory's full right now. But you automatically collect these. When you're mining, you don't have to pick up the rocks. They automatically get collected. We're going to go in my base real quick just so that you can see how the storage works. So I was able to build these storage containers. So you just click on them, open them up. This container, let me just see here. Is there a... Okay. No, there's not like a whole move all. There must be a move all button, right? V maybe? No. All right, I'm just going to double click on these things and move them into the box so they're not in my inventory any longer. Just get it done. Okay, we want to keep the bolts because we're going to light darts. We're going to use those. So I just dumped all those items in this box. Now, I still have access to those items even standing over here. If I want to build something in my base, it will automatically look at these boxes and automatically give me the items I need So if I wanted to, like I got nothing in my inventory now other than the darts. If I wanted to hit B as in Bob to build, maybe I do need at this level. Yeah, I think at this level I do need them in my inventory. But at this level, the actual construction tool, this level, I don't. See, I can build from this right here, even though the items are in that box. I can build a wall if I want. I mean, this was really easy stuff. Now hit the R as in Roger, and it gives you access to all the things that you can make in the game. You know, from the decor to the roofs to the wedge walls. These are the categories that allows you to pick from these categories of things to do. So remember that when you're in the building interface, at the very bottom, if you hit Q and E, you'll be able to go through these things. But some of the items are not showing down here. You have to hit the R button to get the appreciation of where everything is. I do like the lighting, and it looks like for lighting, well, you need the construction tool and you need the metal, and it looks like I got the metal. So why is everything in red for me? I wonder why that is. Cannot be placed at this angle. Oh yeah, it's still, okay, it's not in red anymore. That must have been a glitch. So I can use the middle mouse button to select between the lighting options. You can see at the bottom with the middle mouse button. And then you can just put a light. Let's see if I can get a light underneath the stairs here. There it is. See, I put a light in there to light those boxes. Now you can temporarily, or put the blueprint, shadow print, I guess is what you want to call it. I'll call it the shadow print. So if you just click the button once, it puts the shadow print down. See, it's that green thing. And that allows somebody else to build it if that's what you want to do, or come back later when you've got the materials. Or you can just hold the left mouse button down and do the complete build and just build it. So these lights do require power, but not much. So I don't mind putting a few down just to show you. And at any time I can destroy objects. That's not a problem. So I can put this object here so that the corners of my building are shining at night. And to destroy things, what you do is you hit the right mouse button once, and you'll see on the left hand side lower right hand side, you'll see it says pierce, picker, repair, move, demolish. So as long as you're in the demolish, you can just demolish something. Like I'll go over here and just demolish this corner piece, and that's just holding the left mouse button down. Gone. And you get those resources back in full. And then you just hit the right mouse button again, you go to build. So you just, it's like a sub menu there using the right mouse button, and then the left mouse button does the action that you want it to do. So I'm just going to put this, I haven't put this light up before. I wonder what this light does. Oh, it looks like that. Okay, so yeah, because that, let me see if, maybe that's a floor light? Oh, it's an access. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Alright, so I showed you that. So let's go to the base that's next to me. The actual, I'm gonna cancel this by hitting the escape. I'm gonna put the gun in my hand. There's a outpost over here. Another reason 3 why I built my base here. There's an outpost right here that rewards you quite handsomely for the stuff that you get out of this outpost. And let me just get down here and drop my turret so my turret can do the action. That's a double click of activating the turret. It's one of my abilities. It's one of my class abilities is to drop that turret. I'm just waiting for the turret. It's on reset. I'm gonna wait for that guy to reload. Okay, he's dead. I do like the range combat in this game. It's quite nice. The AI or the NPCs to the, wow, how they hit me from there. They did pretty good with the. I'm gonna bandage myself. Okay, I'm gonna bandage myself. Okay. Why isn't it throwing the bandage on me? I hit the button. Oh, it's because they were probably they were, whoop. This guy. That guy's got some shields, doesn't he? So I had to throw my turret down. I wasn't prepared for that guy to sneak up on me like that. Still learning the game. But yeah, what it was doing is they were kicking me out of the ability to heal because they were just continuously hitting me. Alright, so we're going to pull the blood out of this guy. In the game, they'll allow you to build this little extractor. It's part of the quest line. I've only got one blood bag in my inventory, so I only can get 2 corpses. I only can bleed out 2 corpses before the bag is full. Whoop. Whoop. Oh man, I had no idea there was 5 people over there. That's crazy. Usually there's only 3 of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reload, I'm going to heal, and then I'm going to go back in with my turret ready. Usually I don't, there's not that, I keep on placing that turret in the wrong spot. Gonna bandage myself. Usually this is a lot easier. I'm not making it. I'm not shining tonight while I'm doing this stream. I know that. I'm gonna reload. All right, that guy's hitting me. Okay, I got him. All right, I can't collect any more blood. My blood bags. I should make another blood bag so that I can collect more blood during these runs. This is the reason why I like where my base is I can come into this building and loot this building anytime those guys respawn. And one of the great things is this generator. I can take their energy. And this gives me from 32 to 64 cells every time I come in here. So if I take out those guys, those goons, I can then come in here and loot everything in the base. And this loot, this little rinse and repeat loot thing that I'm doing happens like every 25 minutes. I can just run into this building and usually it's a lot cleaner. I put that turret where it needs to go. It takes out 3 or 4 of the guys. Normally I only see about 4 of those guys in here. This time around there was more. That's okay. I mean, it is what it is. I can scan this here and get some materials there. Just want to run through here just to make sure that I've got everything. It's really the power cells from this that makes this run beautiful. Is that, let me see if I can loot the body's already disappeared. Oh, it's right here. This guy got anything? Yeah, this guy's got darts. Always good to get the darts. All right, so we're gonna go back into my base and we're gonna deposit the blood into, I need water anyway. So the first thing I'm gonna do is they're gonna deposit the blood. I'm gonna hit E and I'm gonna hit deposit blood. So I'm at full capacity right now for water. So I can I can hold down the E and hit drink. I can hold down the E and hit drink, and I think I only can get to the, yeah, I can get all the way to the top bar. So I'm fully watered right now. And I've deposited the blood that I had. So this thing is basically just making water for me constantly because I'm just going in here and collecting blood during this run. And I think that body is going to be still available. No, it looks like it disappeared. So you've only got a short amount of time to get the bodies. Now the other base is another base over here. I mean, they're all through here. So if you're just grinding power cells in coin, then this is a place. And I like coming out at night, when, you know, so I don't have to worry about the sun. And I just kind of just run around I probably should have my weapon in my hand. I got to get better at the combat. For me, you know, I don't play these games for the combat. Kind of play them just for the fun of doing the grinding for materials. All right, let's get the blood out of this guy. And we can take the bolts that he had. Oh. Hitting escape allows you to clear the screen. Sometimes it'll put you into the menu screen. So this guy had some stuff. I'm going to scan this. I'm going to go by the line. Whoop, go by the line there. Really? There we go. We'll look at somebody else's base on our way through, and then we're just going to call it a video. I just wanted to show you the basics. So this is what the developers really want you to make, is a little base like this, little small, just enough to allow you to get a taste of what you're supposed to do with the game. This person built a little smaller, and then you've got me. Over here. This is my base. There's another base over there with 2 people in it that you can get stuff, materials for your base. So for me to advance right now, in the tech tree, I've got to get the main quest done. And that's basically them telling me I have to go over here. So I've got to run from here to here. I'll probably do that the next cycle of the darkness to get over there. Let me put the power cells in here. All right. So now I've got 14 days. 14 days of power cells. And that was one of the things when I was, you know, looking at pre-videos of this game. Everybody's like, oh, you're going to not have enough power cells. Power cells are going to be an issue. Power cells are going to be hard to find. They're everywhere, but just make sure you collect them all. In this case, this is what I did, is I just parked my base next to a base that had a generator in it that I could loot all the time. So I can, power cells haven't been a problem. So I could do fabricator, I could do multiple blood fabricators if I want. If I hit the B button, and actually it wouldn't be under the B button then, because that's for personal stuff. I need the actual okay, it's not furniture. It would be, no, it wouldn't be under favorites. I'm going to have to hit the R command here. It would be under fabricators. There it is right there. It takes 10 power. So I'd just be able to put it right here, right? And then get rid of the tool out of my hand. And then I should be able to manage it just like the other one and deposit blood. So that takes 10 power, that takes 10 power, and if you come to here, it will just make a change on how much power you got left. So my capacity right now is I can make 100 power, or what they call 100 volts. I'm using 71. So I would then end up making another generator and start fueling that generator to continue helping to power these units. So that's really the nuts and bolts of the games, people. I just wanted to show you the product without too many spoilers, but I've already started to figure out ways to make my life easier for the game. As a person that doesn't like a lot of Twitch gaming, and I like crafting and building, that's my stick. I think this game's going to be real good for me. It's just that as for, the combat, I'm going to have to just get better at it. You know what I mean? All right. Well, thank you for joining me, and this has been the Tarkis Zone.